Salvete Spectatores, it's Masopust. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 with Sabaton in the background. Alright, so I installed the DLC because I'm not monetizing at the moment. No problems there. I really love Sabaton and this game is perfect as a setup here. Okay, our volunteer forces arrived back at home. Let's reassign them to our standard front. So they should redeploy. Good. Of course we will reassign them eventually because tanks here in the Alps are not a good idea. Turin is urban, but mountains, 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 mountains. Mountains. The games of the 11th Olympiad. The 11th Olympic Games were recently held in Berlin, Germany. Attended by athletes from 49 blah blah blah. So this is always the same, there's no change here. Germany always wins 33 gold medals and Americans always come in second with Jesse Owens always winning the most. Good, the games are concluded. This was actually a huge propaganda victory for Germany. It presented itself as modern, like social and outgoing, and yeah, we're a good country. Look here, and many people believe that, many countries believe that. Americans saw them as, yes, it's okay. So they lost World War I, they're rebuilding their country. Why not? And at this time, the Nazi symbols were not seen as horrible, not seen as uh-oh. I do not want to train Finnish brigades, so let's create a new army and a new order. Assign them here, just pick anyone. Because we still get army experience, but we lose out on equipment. So, actually, these guys are not yet. Did I do a mistake here? So you train. You guys are already regulars. You are regulars as well. And you are not. Well, you are. And once these are finished, I will stop to... Ooh, we have 3 civilian factories. Good. Our industrial base is catastrophic, so I want to build more civilian factories. Preferably not here where they can get bombed. I even think that down here is a good idea, because, well, it's a little bit exposed to a lot of British presence. Nah, let's do it in Italy, for instance. It's a good place to start. Actually, let's reduce it by 1. And Calabria, and also by 1. And Campania, and also reduce it by 1. Because maybe we want to build some more naval dockyards, or some more refineries, or stuff like that. And 1 more here. Should be good. Okay. I'm looking forward for our extra research slot. Producing towed artillery at the moment. We're missing support and a lot of towed artillery. Okay. So for the moment I will stop these inefficient tasks because our lack of oil and just pump out towed artillery. We need more support eventually. We cannot stop infantry equipment production, that's stupid. Let's merge actually these 2 armies. Okay, these are finished. They're all finished soon. Uh-oh. This one needs a field marshal. So let's reassign someone over here. Garrison the north. Okay, because you guys go over here. I want all my Alpini to be on the French front. Because there are a lot of Alps. And tanks, infantry, the horses can stay back and just be used for... Actually, do I need horses at the moment? I don't think so. So I will change them to Alpini. A little bit... okay. And reassign them to this front line. They'll have to train... yeah, okay. They lost some experience because of being horses. So train, please. These Alpini... oh, sorry, what finished? Ah, their extra research slot. Excellent. So we'll be able to research even more. Synthetic oil experiments are a good thing. I wonder if we have a bonus for that. We will... Italian highways adds a lot of infrastructure. This adds just basic oil. Infrastructure. No, we don't get a synthetic oil focus bonus. And I don't see anyone anywhere else. So let's just do it. We need oil. Oh, it's a long time. 321 days. That's bad. Is there anything else of importance? Yeah, radio I want to. Let's do the radio first. Adopting the inventions of amateur radio operators and extending the use of FM radio reduce radio interference and allow us to find new uses for radio tech. This is especially important because we will be able to do signal company then. I still want to build up my industry. Nothing to be gained over. This is all diplomatic stuff. Here we gain naval dockyards and military factories, so I want to do that eventually. Add 15 land forts on the French border. And I don't think I need that. I'll be in the offensive, guys. I want the oil, definitely. So let's do the Italian highways. We need to expand our infrastructure to ensure easy mobility of troops throughout our empire. With enemies at every corner of the world, this is a crucial part of being able to defend all Italian soil. So basically, in all of mainland Italy, we get 2 infrastructure levels. We're already quite good, but then we have made basically 10 out of 10 nearly everywhere. So you are still training. On pause. Okay. You are here. You... I want these 3 tank units in a separate division with the Panzer leader. And this is here. Like this. This army will have a front over here. And an attack on Belgrade as well. Okay. These guys are here. He must be scared. Oh my god, 3 tank divisions. Well, Italian tanks, but still. Ooh, the Alpini are still... Okay, they decrease in their experience when they get reassigned. I want more... Do I want more Alpini? We have only 5, so yes. I'd say 10 is a good number. What's going on? Oh, you don't have any artillery. So they don't need to... They don't need to be special. I'd say. No location set. Go to Tuscany. And I want a tank. Also go here. And you only lack... Okay, light tank, motorized, that stuff. I only want 1. Okay. So, we have 5 Alpini, this is good. They will stop producing after we're finished here. 10 Alpini should be enough on the French border. I don't need Coloniale, Gelere, so only infantry now. And they only deploy when they are finished with their... I think they only deploy when they're finished with all of their support stuff. Need infantry? Wow, I need a lot of artillery, this is bad. And also some support. Okay. Ooh, I need tungsten. This is... okay. Wait a second, we can modify our government. Yeah, we need a lot of oil, steel. Oh god, steel as well. Italy is in a bad place resource-wise. We have accumulated our first handicapped 150 political power points. So what we could do, one of the best things is just flat out more political power. Construction. Political power gain plus 5% is not bad. Backroom backstabber. Irrelevant. Don't want that. Trade opinion. Oh, this is bad. Civilian factory construction speed, infrastructure and refinery. This is very good. And this gives us 5% political power gain, which would somehow negate the veteran difficulty. We could also assign some factories, some producers, designers in this case. Industrial concern, industrial research time, Daniele. I'm not a big fan of research time, I'm a bigger fan of flat out bonuses. Also, these guys are very strong. Grand Battle Plan Doctrine and Army Experience gain. This is sick. Mobile. Ooh. We have Giovanni Messe is also general as a mobile warfare bonus. Huh. Interesting. So we could change that if we wanted to. But I think I'm gonna go with this guy. Do we wait for 250 points to pick this one directly? These guys are only important once the war has been started. You see, like this. I want this guy. The ideology drift defense is irrelevant in single player, but 5% political power. It's not a big deal. So either captain of industry. I do this one first, and then we'll go for Rodolfo Graziani. Because the 10% Grand Battle Plan Doctrine will be basically researching this for the entire game. They take a long time and are quite a few in number. So we have 17% roll tension. It's decreasing slowly, but also the negative ones from us is decreasing. And you can see here the peace, the Treaty of Bilbao made up most of the things. We want to do some action before 25% because then democratic powers can guarantee other powers. And I want, for instance, to take Yugoslavia before that happens. But we will play a very historical game, so we won't just go on a rampage crazy like. We have a few more finished infantry divisions. We will apply them to this army. Oh, Grand Battle Plan is finished. Max Planning plus 30% X, this is really good. Let's pick the next one. More extensive system. I wonder if we should wait until we get the Grand Battle, this guy, but I don't think so. More extensive systems of field fortification greatly improve a unit's defense. So we get defense and org. Org is always nice, defense not that important. Okay, this doesn't matter, but this 2 tungsten is a problem. Because we're already so far behind in towed artillery. 1.3k. Oh well. I think we can scale back a little bit on infantry, but I don't want to because I know at some point we need it really. Have you deployed already? No. Okay. You are still waiting for your support equipment and of course artillery. Okay. But I still think it was a good idea to change the division to, well, not this one, to field regular artillery, but because the soft attack gets so big with that. Hey, unpause, please. Okay, how many divisions do we have? We only have 39 divisions? This is a joke. How many divisions does Germany have? 29 to 59? Holy shit, France has a lot of divisions. Britain not so much. What does Russia have? Roughly 120, 140 divisions, holy crap. They're also researching extra research slot, so this is good. Yeah, 5 is so much better. I mean, it's 25% better. Our ships are still on the way, so it's quite peaceful at the moment. And I want to pump out more units, but these guys have finished as well, so they get applied to this front. You have to apply them to the army as well as to the battle plan. Only then they get the bonus. So this is a field marshal. These still train. These are already in position. Wonder how strong are they barefooted or bare-legged, or is this some kind of bandages? Oh, they look stupid. I don't know. They also have different helmets. So French units have definitely unique models. Italian do as well, and the Italian uniforms are beautiful. Germans too. What does Germany say about us? They don't like us, especially. Only because same ideology plus 10, nothing major. Anti-Comintern Pact, but this will change soon. They will invite us and we will hate the Soviet Union together with them. Okay, 2 more have finished. Same procedures every year. Okay. Germany proposes that we sign a pact recognizing that the aim of the Communist International, known also as the Comintern, is to disintegrate and subdue existing states by all the means at its command. Convinced that the toleration of interference by the Communist International in the internal affairs of the nations not only endangers their internal peace and social well-being, but is also a menace to the peace of the world desirous of cooperating in the defense against communist subversive activities. So we will join. This increases our opinions with Germany and vice versa, and Soviet Union hates us. We finished Italian highways, gained the infrastructure, and now we'll do the prospect for oil. We gain 8 oil in Sirte. Old empires always fear new ones on the rise, and we should not depend on them. We cannot rely on oil from other nations and should focus our efforts on finding our own source within the empire. This is how we make sure to stay competitive far into the future. So flat out 8 oil, which is great. We don't have to fight for that. So Sirte is here. It's also quite good, quite well defended. So far Libya has no resources at all, but we will gain some. This is great. The rest of the resource situation is catastrophe. So ship production will always be very slow. There the United Kingdom and France have a big advantage. They can always pump out ship production like crazy. Okay, with that I will leave you. I thank you all for watching and I will see you soon.